Hey everybody, Chris Bailey here with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Corey, Pennsylvania and West Erie. And yesterday we went through a few different ways to set up your desk posture at home in your desk position if you're at home working or just spending more time at the computer. Today we're going to go through the 5 best exercises to help keep you fit and in shape and keep your neck and back healthy while you're at home doing a little more sitting. So the first one is, it's called a chin tuck is what we call it. So when people are sitting, they oftentimes kind of crouch like this, their low back is bent in, their head is in this position, and the neck starts to get kind of kinked back this direction. So the first one is you'll sit up straight like this, and if you're at your desk you can even stand up, but you simply draw your chin straight back like this here, and you hold just for a couple seconds, and you come back forward. A lot of people, they almost make like a double chin, so that's what they say, they go back this way. And you'll do about 10 of those in a row, just like this here. What that does is, it stretches some of the muscles at the top of the neck that can give you a headache. It also starts to take some tension off of the spine and putting your spine in a better alignment. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, because we're so forward with our posture like this, the pec muscles in the front start to get tight. You can end up with shoulder issues. It's also related to neck problems. So what you want to do with that is, and you don't have to use anything for this, you can just draw your arms back almost as if you're rowing. If anybody's rowed a boat, so you'll pull back this way. And I'm trying to pinch my shoulder blades together as I do that. And you just hold for a couple of seconds. I have people do about 10 of these. If you do have an exercise band at home, you can tie that around a pole or a banister, and you can use that to give you a little bit of resistance if you want to work a little bit of the strength of your mid-back muscles while also getting a stretch in your front muscles in through here. The next one is, we see a lot of people for disc issues in the low back. Disc issues a lot of times are from repeated bending and from sitting with poor posture. So what we'll have people do is they'll stand, you'll put both of your hands on your low back like this. If you can't reach back there, you can have them on your hips like this, and you simply bend backwards. And I'll have people do about 10 of these. If you feel like your balance isn't the greatest with this, what I'll have people do is they'll go up against the countertop. So you'll just go up the kitchen counter and hit about in this area. You can hold on to that, and then you can bend backwards over that. And you will want to do this every couple of hours if you're in that sitting position at home. If you notice, if you have pain, like say sciatica, and you're trying to do that, the sciatica should not get worse while you do that. If it does, then just give it a break. You don't want to continue with those. So those are some more stretches. Some easy strengthening exercises. This is to get the low back strengthened up. If the low back remains strong, the chance of you having disc issues is generally a little bit lower. So the first easiest one that we have people do, we just call it an opposite arm and leg. So you try and keep your trunk pretty stable this way. You reach backwards with one leg like this, and then you go forward with the opposite arm. You keep your base fairly wide between your hand and your other knee that are on the mat. And you go back and forth like this. I'll have people just touch their knees slowly, and you'll go back out this direction. And you'll do 10 of those on one side, and then you'll switch to the opposite side, 10 of them over here. If that's pretty easy for you, or if you have any trouble with it twisting your back, the next one is called a Superman. So we'll have people lay on the floor on a mat. They'll have their arms out in front of them like this. All that you're trying to do here is lift your hands up slightly, bring your low back, tighten your low back, and lift your legs off the floor about 5 or 6 inches. You'll hold for about 10 seconds, come back down slowly, and you'll want to work up to about 10 of those. What that does is it really strengthens the lower back muscles in through here that keep you up straight like this, and that can help prevent lower back and disc issues. And then the last exercise is, the other thing that we see often that gets tight are both the calf muscles through here and the hip muscles in the front. So the other stretch you can do for this is, I'm just going to go right here on this so you can see from this angle, is you'll go up against the wall, you'll put the leg that you want to stretch backwards like this, you'll keep your knees straight, and you'll lean in this direction here. What you should feel is a slight pull in your calf right here, but also a slight pull in your groin right in this area here. That's what you want. That's stretching out the hip flexor here. It's also stretching out the calf. Those are 2 areas that we see that get injured and irritated in people who have a lot of desk jobs who then go out and exercise or go out and rake the leaves or do any of those types of things. So those are my top 5 exercises. I want to tomorrow go over, we're going to go over my high intensity kind of exercise routine that I do at home. I do it twice a week for about 35 or 40 minutes. That's pretty much all that I do to help just maintain my level of fitness and health. So tune in tomorrow. We'll go over that to give you something to keep up with at home to keep you healthy. Thank you.